All right, so this is bullshit. We're just gonna. You really went and grabbed my fucking.
Well, you were clapping and you said that you used that thing because it has a higher frequency clap noise.
Yeah. So anyway, I just want to watch this at normal with the stupid bullshit music.
The most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I know. I've
I've
looked
looked at
at it
this
for
for
5 hours
5 hours now.
now. Literally the most beautiful thing ever.
Arc System Works definitely wins best fighting game graphics ever.
I know. You literally can't do anything better than Arc System Works at
See,
this
we're not
point.
even asking what these fucking skeletons in the desert are,
No.
or they animated the bird.
What I like is that it's like a combination of all of his weapons. Because it's literally like his Hoarder Soul Out fucking weapon. It's the Fire Seal, and then it's Junkyard Dog all
This
mixed
is
into
what you
one.
get when you have like 30 years of legacy to build on.
Yeah. It's so stupid how good the motion blur looks.
I wasn't sure if it was going to work in this art style, but everything just looks flawless.
I know. So anyway, while this is playing, explain your bullshit theory about that being Sin and not Kai.
Okay, so the first thing I noticed was that his face looks really young, right?
Yeah.
So it's either a reboot, which is still possible, or it's just Sin after like removing his eye patch and like training with Kai because they reconciled their differences at the end of Xrd, right?
Yeah.
So that's not the Thunder Seal. It's probably not the Thunder Seal.
Right. Well, it doesn't look anything like the Thunder Seal.
Yeah, and Soul's new weapons are always like there's some explanation behind them.
So anyway, we because
Actually, wasn't the Thunder Seal lost?
no, the Thunder Seal was used to seal Dizzy because she had that fucking weird anime illness or
But
whatever.
didn't it disappear after the seal was broken or
I'm
something?
pretty sure.
Anyway,
But yeah, so we're just gonna go through it at 25% playback because all these frames of animation are fucking bullshit.
it is definitely bullshit. Very appropriate song for the trailer.
Yeah.
There's a buckle on the sword. I just noticed.
Yes, there's a buckle. It's look, dude. No, like look at the design of Soul's weapon. You have the combination of all three of his weapons that he's had in the series.
Yeah.
You have the lighter part, the Zippo part.
It looks like the Thunder Seal's like right in the middle with an extra part added to it.
Yeah, because you have this here, which
Did I
looks
say the
like
Thunder Seal?
yeah, the Fire Seal. Yeah, you said the Thunder Seal, but this is like the Fire Seal part. You have this giant slab of metal that looks like his Order Soul weapon, which had the handle that was wrapped in fucking bandage or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you have the Zippo lighter from fucking Junkyard Dog. And then you have this part here that looks like the thing that opens up on Junkyard. I hate Daisuke, the artists, that they're just so good at their job.
So it might just be that everyone was too hyped to notice, but
And then that doesn't look anything like Thunder Seal.
yeah, it doesn't.
Or Eclair.
No. But anyway, it might just be that people were too hyped to notice, but it doesn't look like Kai. It sort of does.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Fart noises.
Yeah. But, I mean, he still has electricity because
He looks
Sin
like he's
has
related to Kai.
Yeah.
But the first thing I noticed was that his face looks way too young.
Yeah.
And
Look at these
because Arc
fire
System
effects,
Works is
though.
now a team of dedicated artists and they've controlled everything by hand, it's not a coincidence that a character's face looks that way. They control every aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like, we just finished watching this whole video at like 20% speed, and every single frame is done by hand at Arc System Works now.
Yeah.
So there's no.
What
like,
what does that say? I bet you this doesn't even say like Junkyard Dog because Soul's weapon says Junkyard Dog on it. Outrage Mark II. Yeah, it's a new weapon.
Oh boy.
Outrage MK2. So he had a Mark One. I don't remember if that said Outrage on the. I think it's a Junkyard Dog on his old weapon.
I don't remember what Outrage is.
But dude, these sparks though,
I know, right?
hand animated.
Every single one of those sparks is probably some sort of frame controlled like generation thing. Like, do you remember when the artist for the
Yeah, look at how it's reflecting off the weapons too. Look, it's reflecting off here. It's reflecting off this.
Yeah, it looks like they have global lighting figured out.
Yeah. Oh, and then you can tell when it's going down. When it rotates around Soul's weapon.
Yeah.
You
So,
can tell there's like a little bit of light source that's leaking in from the top.
there's a little bit
Right.
of blue on his
Yeah.
weapon.
Well, there's a little bit of bloom light or whatever that comes from
Yeah.
whatever's in the background. And then that dies down. And then it doesn't come back because it doesn't come back into focus.
It's fucking sparks though.
I know. And then that weapon though.
So yeah. So
That black outline with the silver, it has like a small cross too.
the thing
and then-
that what?
And then I was going to say the other thing that I noticed is that the reason why it isn't Kai Kai would never be dead and caught dead without his belt buckle
Yeah,
because
there's
Soul
no.
has free,
He does have his
and then
belt buckle.
he doesn't have hope.
And you said you noticed Sin's necklace or something.
Yeah, like right here. You notice how he has that weird cross necklace?
Yeah,
In another shot, it shows off. It looks like Sin's necklace that he's wearing, but oh my god.
it's a detail that people hardly notice about Sin's necklace is that he's
Yeah.
wearing a necklace.
He also wears a lot of crosses. Like if you remember his chest had the whole cross like banner thing.
Yeah, he's covered in crosses.
And plus
he's got
he
crosses on his pant legs.
I'm pretty yeah, he's got crosses everywhere. I'm pretty sure that he also used fingerless gloves.
He did.
He had like the hipster. I got like one or
Yeah, they were like the first finger and thumb gloves.
yeah. And then Soul over here. The weapons warping like that is fucking sick.
Which again, they're controlling by hand.
Let me move this Audacity off to the other side. That is bullshit.
Checking audio in the middle of the video.
Yes. But yeah, and then just the other thing too is that why would Kai get a haircut? He seemed content with having a fucking ponytail.
I mean, he went from having short hair to having long hair to having a ponytail.
Yeah. But let's go.
Maybe it's global warming.
And then you see this fucking this here. There's a little bit of red too. Kai has no red on his color palette.
Nope.
And Sin does.
You can really see the necklace right there too.
Yeah, there's the necklace.
And there's no belt buckle or anything on there that says hope.
Yeah. So this is such a sick pose.
It's so stupid.
They pose these characters in the perfect position. Oh my god.
There is basically no reason to do this except to be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But stuff like this only works because they have such a long legacy to call back on.
Right. And then yeah, you can tell it's just super young face looking Kai. Kai doesn't look this young.
Nope.
He kind of looks older.
He had the iceberg chin in Xrd.
Yeah. And then Soul has the best fucking facial expression ever. The shadow detail is so much better.
Happy for like the first time in his life.
I know. And then the shading is actually perfect.
Yeah, they've only gotten better. I wonder how long it took to make this.
And then of course he has Riot on the back of his. I saw that he has Riot on the back of his jacket.
Frame by frame. Look at the animation swipe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they learned how to do the blur and the swiping and everything when they did Fighters.
I know. But
with Go Tank Super.
It's like we're seeing it for the first time again.
And then there's more of that weapon warp. Which I wonder if it's just that they're manipulating the animation, or did they have to swap the models out like they do Amelia?
They probably have extra bones in there just so they can make them warp like that.
Yeah.
Because they're doing everything frame by frame, so they can control all the swipes and how they look.
Yeah, because I remember when they had to do Amelia's hair to do all that animation, they had to swap out a separate model for Amelia's hair.
Yeah, probably because it's a huge mess to try and animate that and keep all the bones in one place and not get confused.
Yeah.
Because if you forget one and just floats out there in the middle of nowhere and you leave an error behind.
Yeah. And then just there's crazy amount of detail in this whole thing.
Like things that support the idea that this is Sin is that he's not wearing his coat; it's just hanging off his shoulders.
Yeah,
which is not a thing.
Sin did that already.
Not a thing Kai would do.
He did that in the last game too. Sin had that as his character design.
Yeah,
and he has a coat that he wears.
Thin body frame.
Yeah.
Which I mean,
also, he doesn't look.
Like
he also doesn't look very kingly.
No.
Because like if you look at all of Kai's outfits, they've always been like, "Hey, I'm about order and bullshit."
He looks like the cool guy.
Yeah. Kai has never been the cool guy. He's always like, "Hey, I'm a king. I'm a cop."
Been the dweeb.
Yeah, I'm a cop. Now I'm a king.
He collects teacups.
I know. And then you notice something else, and then
I kind of wish the sword would stay curved like that, though.
If it was just a curved sword,
if it was a saber.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, this is what I like is that it references all of Soul's other designs.
Dude, look at that run animation right there. That's big steppy if I've ever seen it.
Who, both of them? Soul got the big steppy.
Mystery blue guy over there.
Oh yeah, big steppy. Yeah, also there's that color of white, black, and blue.
And I've got that 30-degree turn thing down.
Yeah.
There's a lot of in-betweens and just these get hit animations right here.
And then it looks like that might have been a counter hit because it goes.
This looks like a meme for some reason.
Yeah, because it goes in these weird animations.
And look, see, if that's not a true string and that was a counter hit because the other guy's mashing, if counter hits cause these animations, it's gonna be sick.
I know, because it only happens a second time when it happens two other times and they're both counter hits.
This is the perfect answer to Danger Time because fuck Danger Time.
And then just they perfected what Rock had.
The coats.
Yeah, the coat just like
Also, these
the
particle
motion.
effects are clean.
Yeah, I know, but look at the motions of the coat. They perfected the coat motion that Rock had. Yeah,
There's a lot of frames in these animations, dude.
yeah, we're down at like 25% playback. But if you see right here, you can see it right there. That looks like Sin's necklace.
Very clear.
And then this does not look like I'm forgetting his DP's Kai's DP's name now.
Vapor thrust.
Vapor thrust. Yeah, this does not look like vapor thrust because there's no electricity.
Now that looks more like his 2H.
Yeah, it does look, but Kai's 2H starts with a low hit and then
Like
goes up.
he's on the ground, or it looks like his 3H. That's what it is.
There you go. And then cool pose. And then fucking that does not look like
Dude,
any.
were there animation swipes on the little white thing that Soul's wearing while he's getting hit?
Oh yeah, there's the other thing that we that you mentioned that was in there, but where the light changed right there.
Yeah, they have volumetric light shafts. Like they have
So
real time.
because there's a sun, you can see the light. There's like the sun coming in from there, and then it's light, dark.
You can see it on like the middle part of the screen.
Yeah, you can
off to the
see
side.
it turns dark right here.
If you just play the section through,
Actually, let me see. Does it show shadows?
it's not that they're shadows; it's that they're
Oh, I was
blocking.
looking to
They're
see if the
blocking a
shadows
light
change.
source.
But yeah, and
Yeah.
then the light comes back,
It's very obvious right there.
and then that kick is something Kai would never do,
Probably.
and that looks like a dust because it looks like dust causes stage transition. Because this looks like a different part of the stage from.
What if there's a
Exer.
new button? What if Guilty Gear is finally a 6-button fighter?
Well, we have 6 buttons. We have respect.
But there's a spot in the middle where there's nothing there.
That's where I put respect. And then we have this model warp and crap, where he's come down to the original
The
exit
sword
stage.
bends again in the middle of his
Yeah,
falling
it actually
animation.
bends and gets bigger.
It
if you-
bends and gets bigger.
If you look at it, it starts off like normal size, right? And then as he gets further away, it warps and it looks bigger.
It looks like it's stretching because of his speed or something.
Yeah. And then here's where everybody thought it was Greed Sever, and I thought it was Greed
This
Sever.
was the thing that kind of gave it away.
Yeah. Look at this cool recovery pose, though.
If you're gonna land, you might as well look like it didn't hurt.
Yeah. But then Sin, as I'm thinking it is, does this. It looks like Greed Sever, but it's just a kick. And Kai would never do this.
It's Greed Sever, but with his legs.
Yeah.
And of course, the classic. You know what happens next?
Yeah.
We all know what
2D.
happens next. It gets low profiled by 2D.
And then that was a counter hit because he hit him out of. Look at this face.
He looks absolutely terrified that just happened to him.
Yeah, it's what happens when you nut, but you keep sucking.
Counter hit nut.
Yeah, counter hit nut. But then this anime, if it plays like this for counter hit animations, I would be very happy.
Now you have no excuse
how-
not to rapid cancel your counter hits.
Yeah, because look at how extreme the lighting gets in this mode. And then we got fucking DP here.
He went from laying on the ground to volcanic viper in like 2 frames.
Yeah. Actually, I really like the.
Yo, look at how young he looks in that shot.
Yeah, I know, but look at Sin over here when he's falling.
Can you please stop going back to Soul?
It just did that. Hang on, I'm gonna play it through. But
There's a little puddle of water right there too. Do you see it reflecting the lights?
yeah, but like his
Literally 2
recovery,
frames.
he's actually moving when he does his recovery. Oh my god!
I wonder if all DPs are gonna have that camera effect.
Look at all. Then there's the the swipe, the blur, whatever the effect.
Yeah.
Got this weapon. We got this cloth trail here.
Yeah, that thing that looks like a cigarette, which
Yeah.
is totally intentional, by the way.
Yeah,
It's tattered at the end. That's not an animation swipe. It looks like that.
yeah. And then boom.
Mid-air bandit bringer.
Yep. And then look at the smoke.
It's
and then
probably a new button.
boom. There's also a lot of impact when he lands. Look, he causes sparks when he lands.
What is sparking? Whatever, it's cool. Got the motion blur.
Look at this cool guy backwalk that he does for a split second. And then all these animations, all these frames here.
Yeah, we're slowed down to like under 50% speed, and it looked like it was almost normal because there's a lot of frames in there.
But yeah, like fucking oh my god.
There's a lot of frames in those animations right there where he's getting hit too.
Yeah. Ooh, that follow through though.
That just looks like it really like it's really heavy.
Yeah. There's a lot of impact on these hits.
Arc System Works knows what they're doing now.
I do like this though, where it's like, hey, wall break goes into the next portion of the stage.
It's so pretty. It's only going to look better too once it's actually finished.
Yeah. And then the lights that are affecting everything from Soul's fucking 2D.
I can't believe you can fucking low profile a Greed Sever.
Only Soul can do it. Just all that animation right
Every
there.
single frame of that is hand controlled.
Just for the way that his face looks right there is so good.
He goes through so many different emotions just in that one shot.
Oh my god. I hate Daisuke and Guilty Gear. They just make this shit look so good.
We've got Marvel style flying screen effects.
I know.
Yo, dude, what if when you do a super you get the black bars?
Oh, it
What
goes
if
into
that
cinematic view?
What if that happens in normal gameplay?
What if they finally give us unique intros?
No, too much work.
And then Guilty Gear.
If they give us unique intros, Arc System Works will officially have too much power.
And then we have the new guy who isn't named yet.
Probably Sin.
Yeah,
I mean this guy.
This guy.
That's Black Sin.
No, this is Leroy Smith's fucking descendant.
He is the first legitimate black character Guilty Gear's ever had. Because
Potemkin doesn't count, or Venom?
I don't think Potemkin was meant to be black. And Venom is more like almost Mediterranean or maybe like Egyptian or something.
Mm.
And I don't think too many people consider Egyptian descent to be officially black.
Hell if I know. But yeah, no. Then this is just a Metal Gear Rising character.
It totally is.
That mask underneath is crazy looking though.
And remember, they had to hand animate all that too, so they had to figure out how it all works.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
I just love how the way that they do it means that the models will never clip on anything.
Yeah, I know, right? Because they can control everything.
Yeah. I want to know where does it come from? Where does the fucking mask come from? It just comes from his back, the back of his head.
Yeah.
And of course, they like to write crap on anything they can get away with. And I bet you in the model viewer, you'll be able to read that.
Yeah.
This is another command gear.
God, it's even cooler in slow motion.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, it's like now it's like because no other fighting game channel is gonna go down and break down how this game works.
A lot of people I feel like haven't even noticed it.
No, we like when I first saw the trailer at the event, me and Simmons first noticed all those in betweens.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first thing we noticed, and then now looking at it in slow mo, it's like holy shit.
We just assumed it was Soul and Kai because it's always been Soul and
Yeah,
Kai.
it's always been Soul and Kai, and he's blue with electricity. But then it's like Soul or Sin is red with electricity, but he also has the white and blue aesthetic.
I mean, what if all he needed was to take off the eye patch and get a little formal training? Because he was just drinking fucking sugar water out in the forest with Soul.
Yeah. But that is oh. This detail though.
I really like the sword. I'd buy a replica of that sword.
Which one?
Well, I mean, both of them.
What if
Do you
this
really call Soul's weapon a sword?
what if the collector's edition statue was just this?
I might have to buy it.
What if it was just like a small standee, or it was just a small like base plate that had the rocks and shit, and it was just both of those swords? Just
I've never bought a collector's edition of anything, but I'd probably buy that.
yo, Daisuke, if you see this video, Do that shit.
I might pay for a life-size replica of one of those weapons.
Like, do that for collectors. Make it like a 12-inch statue, and it's just both of these weapons plunged into the earth.
That would be so cool.
Like, just make it a little, cut out a little piece of the earth around it, make that the base, and then just stick both weapons in there.
Because I'm sure Daisuke subscribed to you. I'm sure he'll know.
Yeah, I know, right? If not, I follow Mori on Twitter, so I'll just badger him about it. But no, it fucking just if we can reach 1 million likes on this video,
A
then
million.
then Daisuke will listen to our prayers and make this the collector's edition statue. Or just at Arc System Works constantly about making this the actual statue, because that would be the sickest shit.
It's really like Exert again, because like when we first saw the first trailer for Exert, we were like, oh crap, I can't wait. And now we're seeing this trailer and we're like, oh crap, I can't wait.
Yeah, like literally, I want to see more.
There's almost no stopping Arc System Works at this point.
I love that blur, how it goes into focus.
Yeah, they're definitely using new technology. They probably upgraded to the Unreal 4.
Oh yeah, they've been using Unreal 4 since Fighters.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Grand Blue's also using Unreal 4.
that's right.
It's like I
And
hate it.
Grand Blue has some of the lighting technology they're using in this trailer.
Yeah, they managed to make this game look better than Grand Blue.
You can definitely see that there's some kind of global illumination right there on the underside of Soul's arm.
Yeah, those sparks. I wonder if they just use the same sparks that they did for the Persona 4 Arena.
Dude, do you remember when the dude was like, I don't know how to draw sparks, and
So he
had
just
like,
took pictures of the of him like revving up a lighter.
yeah, he had to do actual research,
Yeah.
and they've never forgotten since.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Also, it kind his out Soul's new outfit kind of reminds me of a mix between his original XX and his Exerd outfit.
yeah, he's got the little flap thing and sort of in front of his pants again.
Yeah, he's got the lower half and kind of like the chest is like his original, and then the thing around his pants and the jacket is his new shit.
3H.
So literally, it's like they're reinventing all the characters, I guess, because Soul is like an amalgamation of all of his previous versions.
Like I said, it only works because they have so much crap in the past.
Yeah. So I wonder if because of the way it looks, are they gonna give them like mostly new moves, or are they gonna like stay true to their old move set?
There's no telling anymore.
Because I wouldn't mind a few like special moves that return, but like they get like completely new moves.
Like that looks like Bandit Bringer,
Yeah,
but I have a theory it might be a new button or something. Because
it's his
that's
air
not what
dust.
that's not what his jump D looks like.
It's his like it's an air two dust.
That could be it. But that sounds too cumbersome for Guilty Gear because they said it's going to be Unga style. The new Guilty Gear is going to be for gorillas.
Everybody's Leo.
Yeah, everybody's Leo on the ground and in the air.
So yeah, that's basically going through fucking Guilty Gear.
Worst case scenario, that's an auto combo, and it does the thing that Dragon Ball Fighters does, where every auto combo has like a unique button in it.
But that would be the sickest looking auto combo I've ever seen.
Yeah, it would. Because you use auto combos in fighters for unique things like side switches or, using specific parts of the auto combo that have unique normals in them.
Yeah.
So if we have to do that in Guilty Gear, sure, whatever. Because it's still going to be Guilty Gear.
Yeah, so who was what was the guy who did the video about explaining Exert art style?
The guy from the GDC conference a couple
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, what was his name again?
I don't remember. I think he was French.
Well, I mean he was Japanese, but
It was.
yeah, it was a Japanese guy. He was like I think he was Japanese French.
He looked pretty white to me. He had glasses and everything.
I don't
He looked
remember.
more French to me. It
I don't
was
remember.
back in 2015, but that video's out there.
Because they have like all these animators and stuff listed here.
He was explaining the technology, and it's like he said that it's at least 10 years old. They could be doing it, but other studios just don't have like the willpower to do it or something.
Yeah. But of course, General Director Lord Daisuke Ishiwatari.
Absolutely. I mean,
How
that
much of it do you think is just his madman idea?
probably 90%. Because that picture of him, doing the Quan with the halo behind him,
Yeah.
that's
The Jesus picture?
that's basically what he looks like in the office.
Yeah, the Jesus picture.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is 2020. I can't I honestly can't believe it's 2020.
I'm just gonna skip
The rest of
the rest of
2019.
2019. What if we get
Because
a demo? There's too many things. I'm too
shut
hyped.
up, shut up.
I'm too hyped.
I don't want to like have to sit there and fucking play a demo of a game that looks
Look,
this good.
we have too many things to do. Daniel, cut the video. It's over. We did our part. We gotta wait for Zafina. We gotta wait for SNK to deliver all their amazing promises. It's too hype.
Leroy Smith,
It is way too hype right now.
Blitz Tank.
Yeah, fucking Blitztank. My mind can't even put together how Blitztank is
So
gonna function.
you know what? I want to know how many frames animation Blitz Tank has
One.
Because Neo was probably what took up, and any of the new characters that are supposed to be Ruby characters, they took up probably a majority of the development time in the last like year and a half.
Yeah, because they have HD sprites.
Yeah, isn't it like they have 4K sprites?
No, they're not 4K. No.
Well, they're definitely like
They're almost-
twice. They're like twice the size of Blaze Blues,
Yeah.
and Blaze Blues is like what 1080.
No, I think the tallest characters in Blaze Blue are like close to 800.
800, so they're probably like closer to 2K
Because
sprites.
the sprites in Guilty Gear were like 200 or something.
Yeah,
They're tiny because that game runs at a really weird resolution. It's
yeah,
like 340 by something weird.
but yeah, there we go. That's the video explaining this bullshit.
Yeah, no, go get famous because nobody else has done.
Yeah,
this shit.
nobody else gonna cover it because we did that with Rev 2, where we went through it and we like looked at a bunch of shit, and then it's like, hey, look at how the light changes from Rev 1 to Rev 2.
We didn't let our hype overtake our brains. We didn't become Unga.
Yeah,
We thought about it.
yeah, and I don't think anybody's really gonna break down the trailer like this. Almost 30 minutes to break down a full trailer.
I know, right? And it's like a minute long.
Yeah. So that's probably what Daisuke meant when he's like, it felt a lot longer than it
Yeah,
did.
it's because they packed everything into this trailer, and it took us that long to pick a lot of it out. We probably missed some stuff.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. But I mean, looking at that character, it looks like it's probably Sin, who doesn't have daddy issues anymore.
Yeah, I know.
And then Soul just looks like he's happy for once in his goddamn
People
life.
ask me if Guilty Gear has a story, and I'm like, what the fuck do you think it is? There's a video that I discovered on YouTube, actually. I'll send you later. It's like a 3-hour lecture from a college student
Yeah.
explaining Guilty Gear story. All right.
All right, that's it for the video.
That's it.
Yeah, remember, 1,000,000 likes will get us that collector's edition statue. Just make sure Daisuke or somebody at Arc System Works sees that, because that is the $1 million idea.
God, I want this game. So
Arc System Works should hire me to do this shit because that's like, I have $1 million ideas.
Well, hey, next Evo, I'm sure you'll
Yeah.
bump into Daisuke again.
Next Evo, I'll just hand him a bunch of pictures and be like, hey, look, this is what I did with the Blaze Blue artwork, where I gave him a bunch of new color palettes. And he's like, that's cool.
Shut up, Daniel. Okay, cut the video. Come on, we're done.